Oh, don't mind me.
Yep.
Just drinking
Sorry, I
some
didn't see
fanboy
you
tears
there.
over here. Hello, welcome to the Death Battle Cast, where we apparently debate the most pointless shit ever, like what's the deal with the Mario cast? Because I guess that's what we're talking about today.
What else?
Putting the cast in Death Battle cast.
Yeah, we did it. This is just for a little behind, just a peek behind the curtain. Ben couldn't make the meeting of what do we do for cast this week, so we were like, let's just throw the whole normal show out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a message over the weekend that was like, hey, by the way,
Yeah,
Everything's different.
It was just a Slack message after Friday 6 p.m. So we're done, and it was just like, sorry you have to find
there's
out.
no
this
time
way.
for me to come in and change it.
I came up with this really great, it's going to tie into the Carnage movie and Metroid Dread actual idea. But then we were like,
I think
no, this
you wanted
is better.
you wanted to do was it Carnage versus Sax from
Versus
Metroid?
SAX, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I
Yes.
think we'll
Yes.
probably do next week because
probably
that
next
is
week.
such a good,
That sounds like a pretty good one. For
such
next
a
week.
good community
All right.
death battle.
So, if you don't know, for some reason, I'm Ben, voice of Wiz. I'm joined by Liam, writer and director of
What's
several Death Battle episodes.
up?
And also,
Also,
Well, that was-
apparently.
Jesus Christ.
super
Hello.
weird.
Introduction. I'm Josh. Hi.
That's a Josh,
Production.
and that's a Sam.
Yeah, that's me. All right, I had to go
We
over
are
my. I was looking at my
professionals
cast
here.
again. I was trying to go over it. Like, what do I?
Yeah,
got
so
here? What do I
so
got?
we're not only gonna talk about the actual cast, because I feel like a lot of reactions to the Mario cast have been just like, it's so funny, everybody. But I think there's some legitimate weird information to glean from it that I kind of want to talk about.
Yeah.
But also, we all came up with our own Mario casts, apparently. So
Yeah.
we're gonna figure out, and so did some of you.
Yeah,
So we're
the
gonna figure
community
out.
Had some hot picks. Let me tell you, they had some bangers out there.
So the way this is gonna, so normally what we do on this show, is we do the whole community death battle where we debate two characters, then everybody votes on who should win, including you all in the chat. What we are gonna do this time is something entirely different. We are the four of us here are going to pitch to you the cast of the Mario movie, the improved cast of the Mario movie, and it will be up to you, the viewers watching this live on Wednesday, to determine which cast should have been the pick for the actual movie. You will be voting on all four. Hopefully the poll can work with all four.
We got high hopes
figure
in
it
a
out.
poll. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We've never done a four-way poll on this show before, so we'll see how it goes. As far as I remember, maybe we did. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's the first.
All right. So I think we might get to it. I don't know. It depends how the time goes. But Goku Black versus Reverse Flash did just air. And I know there are some questions about it. We might get to the Q&A today. We might get to some Q&A next episode. We might just spread it out. I don't know. There's honestly not a whole lot of questions. I think it's more so just little clarifications and things we already said.
Yeah.
But if you have not seen that episode, I would recommend checking it out. We might drop some spoilers here and there. Just forewarning, because I really like how the episode turned out. It seems like the reaction has been pretty good.
Yeah.
It turned out awesome.
I think we're
It
about
is
to
so
hit a
good.
million views, too.
It's fantastic.
Just
That's
checking.
amazing. Yeah, I'm really proud of the team for how Black Reverse Flash turned out, especially since when we first brought it up. I don't remember who initially brought it up. I think it was actually one of the matchups brought up by the research team.
Yeah.
When we were discussing possible matchups for this episode. We've talked about it a little bit before, but the process of figuring out episodes for a season, it's a multi-step process where we go through the list of requests that you guys have sent in, kind of narrow that down, go to a larger meeting with researchers and whatnot, kind of figure out ideas, bring in writers, directors, etc., to get in the animation team as well, to figure out what everybody wants to work on, what would make good matchups, what is wanted by you guys, etc. Because there's so many things to hit, right? And so I believe Reverse Flash Goku Black was not initially in the list, and then it was brought up by some of the researchers, as an ultimate villain battle, with crazy time travel shenanigans. And man, I'm so glad it was brought up, because I love the episode. I think it's one of my favorites we've ever done. To be honest, it's
fun one.
Are we
It's
gonna
very
walk
unique.
into spoiler territory for it this early? Because I have a couple comments on it, but I don't want to like hard spoil shit.
We already warned for spoilers,
Okay,
so
cool. Well, my thing is like obviously there's a lot of time fuckery, and like from just a writing perspective, I bet it was so much fun to write an episode where you get to kill each one multiple times.
Yes,
like
100%,
because like
yeah.
usually it's such a precious thing. Like in a death battle, there's one death, big surprise. So like to have this fight where you get all of them is really cool. Like I feel like it must have been really fun to write like from that aspect alone.
And I can make them really like goofy, like throwaway deaths too, because they wouldn't matter for the end of the result. So like Reverse Flash sitting there reading the newspaper and going, oh, and then being blown up was
the point blank Kamehameha.
There's like really cool deaths that are like thematic, and then there's silly ones, and like you just get to play the whole spectrum, and that's so fun.
And Quicksilver's death.
Liam Dublade X wants you to say the line. Do you know what line it is?
There's sorry.
It was me.
Oh,
Liam.
it was me, Barry. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the line.
Well, there's
I
also
don't know how it is.
sorry. Was that important? Or they could be like, time, huh? Thanks for the tip.
There's some ridiculously the sorry was that important moment. Or like the way John drew that, it's just like so silly looking. But like that came across, during the reviews, and I was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah,
like that's it as it is. Don't approve it. Like it's so fucking memeable.
Don't make it more on model. It's
especially like with Reverse Flash, he's such a character to like take to a ridiculous extreme. So it's like really fun to be able to like toy around with it. And
I love that he went from like the most generic, lame idea for a supervillain ever, just like it's the Flash, but bad.
Anti-Flash.
Like the stupidest idea ever. But then they turn him into this like really like pathetic but very motivated, petty, ridiculous character over time. Like they were like, okay, what are we gonna do to make this lame piece of shit into like one of the funniest characters that we have?
Yeah, there's a lot on the subreddit about like here's all the petty shit that Reverse Flash has done. Like, yeah, it was fun.
Made Barry miss catching a baseball.
I do actually want to address one question before we move into the cast talk, because I see some people in the chat talking about it. This narrative that Death Battle just hates Dragon Ball, right? So spoilers, the Dragon Ball character loses. Womp womp. But here's the thing. So I didn't even realize this because I don't fucking keep track of the win records or whatever of our characters. Apparently Dragon Ball has been on a 6-year win streak.
Yeah.
How many fights is that in that 6 years though? Like
I think it's been 6. I think it's
6 or 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
That would have been what, starting with like
Hercule
or Android.
Android 18.
That was a fun one.
Roshi. Who came after Roshi?
Gosh, I mean we're at 150 episodes, so I don't remember most of the episodes we've done. Broly's in there somewhere.
Broly's the last one.
That's the one I remember. I don't know. We've had basically a 6-year win streak. So,
Beerus.
That was a great one.
Yeah,
everybody but Goku.
That's a little unfortunate. I honestly thought this might be another Dragon Ball win as we were going into it. Like I didn't know exactly how far. Like we've done Flashes before, and I was like, okay, Flash is ridiculous. Reverse Flash, I'm sure is going to be just as ridiculous. But like, I don't know. It's not going to be as like. It's probably going to be a close matchup. We'll see. And then Reverse Flash has some ridiculous time shenanigans, especially with like, the paradox shit. But anyway, we can get into that at a later time. All right. Richie in the chat has it. The 6 Dragon Ball wins: Vegeta, Hercule, 18, Roshi, Beerus, and Broly.
Oh yeah, 6 total because Vegeta.
Was there a year we didn't do a Dragon Ball episode?
Season 3, we didn't do a Dragon Ball episode.
Oh.
And season 6.
Really? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So I guess that confirms that we hate Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
We had a whole year where we didn't do a Dragon Ball episode. What
I
the
remember
heck?
last episode or Batman versus Iron Man. One of the comments was like, "Ugh, Death Battle is biased against DC." Anyway,
Chatman,
and how
I do
many
agree with
episodes
you.
does it take?
Vegeta does need to return, especially since like
Oh, yeah,
the
100%.
Vegeta episode was from 2011 or
Season
whatever.
one,
When
yeah.
we didn't know what the fuck
Shadow
we
the
were doing.
Hedgehog.
Yeah. All right.
Was it
So let's
that
get
long ago?
into the Mario cast. So first things first, some of you guys submitted ideas for the cast as well. And I just want to start off with like showing off at least one of those. Let's go ahead and bring up one of those.
Okay,
Oh.
this one, I like some of it. Like, I don't know about Russell Crowe, but I thought Thomas Middleditch is
Yeah.
such a perfect Toad for
It's a
like
good
for
Toad.
Toad vibes. That is
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a good casting choice. And I thought John Cena's Donkey Kong is like a weird pull that's gonna get people in seats,
I think
right?
that's good. Yeah, I like that.
But I like it.
Danny
And of
DeVito's
course-
Mario is a good
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody likes it.
Honestly,
Classic.
I was thinking like John Cena, where could he go?
Yeah.
Donkey Kong. Honestly, yeah, I think that actually works. Especially
Yeah,
since
like-
I'm sure Donkey Kong is going to be like a weird pull in the movie anyway, right?
Yeah.
Like what's
Can-
Donkey Kong doing here?
Can Russell Crowe like have his Australian accent the whole time as Bowser,
great.
and it's just not explained?
Well,
Absolutely.
I think that's like we'll get into that when we get to mine. I think, but I think accents are
Oh.
something where it's like you really.
Oh.
I don't think you should hold Bowser or
Oh,
any
I'm sorry,
of them
New Zealand.
to an accent.
Whoops. New Zealand accent. Oops.
I think
We're
this person
American,
was
we don't
thinking
know
about
this.
how doing press, you got Joseph Gordon-Levitt standing next to Danny DeVito. That's like the Mario Luigi dynamic, the height
Yeah.
difference.
Ooh,
It's like
that's
yeah.
good.
That's really
That's
important.
good.
That's definitely something I thought about when I was casting.
Yeah.
Now is the moment. Become the blade that destroys demons. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles launches October 15th on PS5, PS4, Xbox, and Steam. Tanjiro, a kind-hearted boy who sells charcoal for a living, comes home to find his family murdered and his sister Nezuko transformed into a demon. Devastated from the tragedy, he resolves to become a demon slayer, restore Nezuko's humanity, and kill the demon that massacred his family. Based on the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba anime and the box office hit Mugen Train arc, the game's adventure mode lets you relive the memorable moments and thrilling battles. And then there's Versus mode. It gives you the choices of any combination of two characters to battle. With simple controls and exhilarating gameplay, rise up to become the strongest of the Demon Slayers. Master the multitude of spectacular skills of a wide roster of characters from the Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba anime. Pre-order Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba The Hinokami Chronicles to unlock 2 bonus characters and get early access to the game. To pre-order, go to bit.ly/DSHC Death Battle. That's bit.ly/DSHC Death Battle.
All right. Let's get started. Who wants to go first? We will get the poll set up as we are doing this, and you can vote for us throughout the show as we go. I would recommend, though, waiting until everybody here has presented their
presented.
cast
I mean,
before voting.
If nobody else is jumping to go first, I will take it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Go for
Okay, Cody, can you pull up my cast?
it.
We're gonna get. Hopefully he can. It's probably because he's starting the poll right now. I feel like I really bamboozled
Pulls up
this
in there.
man.
There we go.
That's
Oh,
no,
wait a
no,
second.
that wasn't.
I was
Back
like,
in
wow,
my
that
mind.
looks really similar.
Well, actually-
Sam.
Okay.
Ooh, I love it.
We got reveals. All right,
yes.
let's do this.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you. I was so confused. I was like, did I send him like just a completely broken file? Okay, sorry.
This is very exciting.
Okay.
I gotta pull up mine so I can make sure I'm remembering everything. Alright, so Mario.
Who was it
Mario,
again? I don't
Mario,
remember.
I had to, because I could not remember Mario because he was the hardest one for me to cast, so I just kind of pulled one. And I think it's okay. And my Mario is Will Ferrell. Because
What?
I thought-
Will Ferrell?
here's what I'm talking about. My whole thing, I don't
Oh,
want
boy.
I don't want the characters to sit into the energy we assume they have from the game, right?
Uh-huh.
Like I want to change it all. And so Luigi, I don't know if I've necessarily like done a big change on Luigi's energy, but I just felt like he was a great Luigi, and that's our boy Paul Rudd. Okay.
Yo,
Right.
okay.
Is this just
I
the
get
Angry
Anchorman cast?
Is this what?
Is this the
I-
Anchorman
I
cast?
thought
Is
of
Steve
doing
Carell
something like
hiding
this.
somewhere?
I mean,
No,
the actual
no.
movie's basically doing the Lego movie cast, so
Yeah.
you know, kind of works.
And Toad.
I'm down for Paul Rudd as Luigi.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Yeah.
Let's talk Toad. This is where I really want to like. I feel like they like Toad, Donkey Kong, Bowser. Those three have the most room to like kind of change it because like we all have an idea of Toad in our head, and he's like subservient and I don't know, probably a little British boy, like John Oliver would be a decent Toad, right? But I
is
went
it?
completely different and picked Steve Harvey, who
Oh,
I
thought
think
you-
is gonna bring some fucking new juice to Toad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like I want this Toad. Like he's doing it, but he's had enough of this shit, right? Like, because come on, princess, you've been kidnapped how many fucking times? Anyways, speaking of the princess, let's get. I don't know who could do a better role to tie all the funny together than Tina Fey, because Tina Fey's
There you go.
fantastic
Okay.
at literally everything, and I think she would be such a. I'm smarter than both Mario and Luigi Peach, which is the vibes I definitely want. Like,
Absolutely. Next to Will Ferrell and
Yeah.
Rudd and Harvey, absolutely.
And
It
she's
could
done
totally
some
work.
voice acting. She's been good and stuff. So
yeah.
I need to know what Bowser is, though.
Well, see, Bowser, I think everybody thinks generic, booming, bassy villain, and I didn't do that. I went
Yeah.
with Dave Chappelle because I feel like
Mhm.
a very like
I went in a similar
observation
direction, to be
comedy,
honest.
like a little bit higher pitched, squeaky, like especially when it's like the fast mad talk thing. I feel like that's gonna give us a new Bowser in a new direction, and I'm about it. And then
Interesting.
I just wanted to throw Donkey Kong right into a place he's never been before. It's just
North
a
Korea.
James Acaster.
What?
Imagine a silly stand-up British Donkey Kong. Like that's just funny. That's just a good.
So basically what we have here is Mario like you've never seen before.
Yeah.
well, yeah, 'cause I
Everything
want-
is what
This
like
isn't your
I
dad's
want all the
Mario.
characters
Destroy
to have new
expectations.
energy. Like, like I said, I don't want to have like the exact same. Like, we all know the Mario we're thinking of in our heads because we've played 100 games. Like, I want a new Mario, right?
Well, I mean, to be fair, looking at the actual cast, which we probably should have mentioned before, Chris Pratt was announced as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Anna Taylor-Joy as Peach, Jack Black as Bowser, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, which is definitely going a similar route that you did,
Fucking
Keegan
awesome.
Michael Key as Toad, Fred Armisen as
almost-
Cranky Kong.
I almost
Like,
threw up laughing when I got to Seth Rogen Donkey Kong. I actually
Yeah,
almost
funny.
threw up.
It was- I kind of want to talk about how they actually did the reveals because it was
So
like
good.
they purposefully did it as a joke.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, shot casting is a thing. Like this is clearly intentional to get us
Yeah.
to meme
It's-
about
and
it,
it's
right?
celebrity-
We know
yeah.
what we're doing here. We
Yeah.
know this
Yeah,
is what
we're-
they want us to do.
We're
Yes.
talking about it. So, yeah, they definitely.
It's Illumination. Illumination does this shit. Like,
Yes.
Illumination is well known for putting like 50% of their animation budget into casting and marketing. Like, that's what they do. And that's fine. Whatever. Illumination can do their thing. But like, I don't know if I've ever seen an example of shot casting more shocking than this, than Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong as the punchline.
I like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong
I think that'll be
quite a bit.
hilarious.
I think it's going to be solid. Like, I think he should have been Funky Kong if we're getting real, but
Yeah.
he's iconic Funky Kong.
Maybe that's going to be the twist. Maybe that's going to
Yeah.
be the twist. And this
Donkey
is
Kong's-
evolution of Funky Kong.
This is his villain origin.
And that's going to be the Donkey Kong movie after this, is Funky Kong has to go back to being Donkey. They were the same guy the whole time.
I don't know if it's like a height thing, but I also do think like if we get a Diddy Kong, I really hope it's Kevin Hart. Like I feel like Kevin Hart is vibing with Diddy Kong,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Cody, can you make Sam's casting full screen one more time, just so that we can get one last look at it before we move on, because we kind of interjected it with the actual cast. Will Ferrell, Paul Rudd, Steve Harvey. Who else was it? So
Tina Fey, Dave Chappelle, and James A.
Chappelle.
Caster.
There we go. Okay,
Yeah.
amazing.
Nice.
So the theme. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's wrap up our cast with what's your theme?
New
Like,
energy.
what do we call
That's my
this?
theme.
New energy.
New energy. This is a whole new Mario.
Okay, so Sam's
The-
new
the-
energy cast.
Welcome to the MCU. Fuck, that's taken. Shit. The Nintendo CU.
The NCU. It's so close. You just removed one line. All right, who wants to go next? Josh, you up?
I can go next. Yeah, let's do
Go
it.
for it.
Let's see.
Yeah, so honestly, I started with this idea of like, let's subvert some expectations and take it into a new direction, because it's hard to match the iconic voices that we've heard, especially if you're not going to go with the actual voice actors. But
Yeah, who needs Charles Martinet? Psh,
Right.
It's been Mario the whole time.
Fucking
Whatever.
loser.
but then I
Voice
started,
actors? Nobody cares about them.
I started actually thinking about it, and I think I went way more earnest than I expected to going out. And I really think
I love it.
this cast can do can do
you got
the
it?
cast well. I think maybe I do. So honestly, let's just reveal Mario. Mario is Bobby Moynihan.
Wow.
And that's just
Okay.
instinct in me. That's like, I know he's got it in him. I think he can do a good Mario.
That's- yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's like
That's a
voice or
pull.
not, I think he has that energy, like that jovial, funny, comedic energy, and he could do it well. And then I
Yeah,
chose a pick from
100%.
SNL where he's got a mustache. So
Yeah,
then
you
could
also
really
chose
go
a
visual.
perfect pick for it.
He has to dress as Mario.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought about that, but that's a good one. That's solid. like
I
that
was
a
really
lot.
excited about it. I was like, once I got Bobby, I was like, okay, I think everything else is going to kind of fall into place.
See, for me, that was Steve Harvey. Once I put Steve Harvey in the Toad slot, I was like, because I
It's all
originally was
coming
pulling
together.
him for
Inspired.
Bowser, and then I put him in that corner. I was like, oh no, better. So yeah, I know where I know the feel.
All right, and then in keeping with this kind of theme, I think this guy would be a great Luigi, a great pairing with Bobby. Bill Hader as Luigi.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Similar
that-
thing
yeah.
when they promote that together. The height
Wow.
difference, perfect.
Yeah.
I think I saw some people in the Twitter post casting haters as
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Luigi.
surprised. I feel
Yeah.
Bill's great at voices.
That
I think he
actually
could
works.
Definitely do it. My Toad casting was. This was the hardest one for me. I had two in my mind, and I want to talk about the person I didn't ultimately go with, because it was my old idea of subverting the expectation for Toad. I really liked Giancarlo Esposito, who was Gus in Breaking Bad and Moth
Yeah.
in The Mandalorian. It's like really
good.
menacing Toad. Would have been awesome. Really intimidating Toad. I was like, oh, that's
Mario.
exciting. I would have loved that.
Princess
But
is in
then
another
I thought
castle.
of another actor, and I was like, I think more iconic and more in line with who we know as Toad. I think Aziz Ansari would be a great Toad.
Yeah.
That
This
is
is a very.
Aziz
The theme
Ansari
of this is earnest.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one is
yeah.
earnest.
This is
An actual attempt to answer the
Despite
question.
myself, I
Perhaps
couldn't help myself.
Perhaps unlike some of the upcoming ones. or at
We'll
least
see.
one of them.
yeah. Like, I'm feeling bad now.
Aziz is such a good Toad.
Right?
That's a great pull.
It's a great,
Yes.
it's a great choice.
That's who they should have gotten.
They should have
Yeah.
gotten Aziz. He would be great.
Yeah.
He's a great
I mean,
Toad.
I don't know. We'll see how Key is. I have no.
I'm
idea.
sure
I have
Key's gonna
no
be
idea what's
hilarious.
gonna happen in it. But
I
He's
think
gonna do that.
be
He's
fucking
gonna. I
fantastic.
just can't
Yeah.
think of him as doing anything other than like the Obama anger translator voice for Toad.
right,
Just very funny.
That's all I can see.
And honestly, I mean, I hope I'm wrong about this, but I don't have much high hopes for them like making Peach an actual character. Like, she's gonna get kidnapped. She's not gonna have a ton of scenes in the movie, you know. And if that's the case, and again, I hope I'm wrong, I think you need somebody who can like have a lasting impression with just a couple of scenes. And I think Amy Poehler would be a great Peach to do that.
Wow.
oh my
And-
god,
Uh-huh.
Similar to yours, Sam, I thought that opens the door to Tina Fey being Daisy at some point, and then the two of them
Oh,
together is
shit.
great.
Hair
Damn.
color matching. Yeah.
All right.
I think they will
Exactly.
make Peach like I think that they're absolutely going to have Peach be like a central character.
My
so.
thought on mine was, yes, she's going to get kidnapped, but that means that her main banter is going to be with Bowser, probably.
Yeah.
Sure,
not
sure.
Mario. So that's why I thought like Tina Dave is like that's top tier banter right there.
Do you guys remember the Super Mario World comic from Nintendo Power where I know that's a deep pull.
No, because I remember
like,
this going through for
she
Death to Death battle.
Yeah, exactly. That. I think that's what they're going to do with her.
Yeah.
I do want to talk a little bit about the Peach casting because I think people are sleeping on this Anna Taylor-Joy casting a lot. But we need to get focus on Josh's.
Let's keep going. So for Bowser, I wanted someone super intimidating. I wanted that awesome voice. I was telling the guys before we started, my dream casting, if Sean Connery was still with us, would be like a Dragon Heart kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
That's what I would want. That'd be great. You look at his accent and everything. But since he's no longer with us, I'm going with the next best thing. Liam Neeson as Bowser.
Hey.
This is legit. I can see that.
Right? I can hear it in my head, and it's great.
I like the idea too that he can do the reverse taking call. He's like, "I've taken your princess," and he can hit him with that.
I have a certain set of skills
Exactly.
for stealing your princess.
And then for my Donkey Kong, this is another kind of instinct thing. I have no reason to believe that he could do this other than just he's a super talented voice actor, and I think it's in there. It's Patrick Starr, Bill.
Wow.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Thank you. Yes, I think he's got a great Donkey Kong in him somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, hang on. You cast an actual voice actor.
I did.
That's against the rules.
Yeah,
Only one.
You could have done Clancy Brown, because Clancy Brown does actual film work too. And you still would have gotten the.
Okay, so Liam mentioned
Holy shit,
Ernest as the theme.
Brown.
What
That's
do you
true.
think the theme of your casting is? Because I love it.
I do think. I mean, Ernest does seem right to me. That is kind of where I went with it, even despite myself.
Yeah, this is. If they had announced this cast, it wouldn't be the shock that everybody has. But I think everybody would be legitimately like, okay, it's too bad we couldn't get Martinet.
Yeah.
But
It wouldn't have set
works.
Twitter on fire in the same way. So maybe
No.
I also I do think I
People
get
wouldn't be too mad.
I get the Martinet argument, but also give me a famous Martinet Mario line. He just says it's a Mia Mario.
Let's
he
go.
it doesn't say a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Martinet's done stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's bad, but if you want to have a dialogue heavy Mario lead character, I don't know if Martinet is the person to do it.
I was thinking that because it actually might be extremely weird to hear Charles Martinet speaking in complete sentences.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't. Because his
as Mario.
as Mario.
Clarify.
Yeah. As Mario. Can you really imagine?
I can't. It's
talking
hard.
in full sentences. It sounds really fucking weird.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
I think
no,
that
it
there
doesn't-
is actually.
Although even that
wisdom
though,
to
I
that.
would take. I do not really care for Chris Pratt as Catholic Mario. It just doesn't. It doesn't
Well,
hit well for me.
That's why I'm going
I
to
don't
see
think
the
that's a
fucking
good one.
movie.
Well,
I feel
Chris
like
Pratt.
think it's
I
gonna
mean,
pay
Chris
off.
Pratt is hilarious because remember when Chris Pratt was
not because he's I think it'll be good, but because
Yeah.
I need to see it.
he was
Remember
the
when-
funny guy for a long
Remember
time.
when? Not even just the funny guy. Remember when there was that time period where everybody was like, Chris Pratt can play the lead. He is our new go-to white male lead for everything. When people were talking about casting the Solo movie, they were like, "Oh yeah, Chris Pratt could do it." When they were like, "Indiana Jones needs a reboot," "Oh yeah, Chris Pratt can do it."
Yeah.
That fucking shit was happening for a while there, and so it's hilarious that that sort of attitude is being put into the Mario
Amber.
movie. He can just do it. I did want to mention Anya Taylor-Joy. That one is, I think, one of the most surprising to me because
Yeah, I
she
think it's
doesn't
a
need
banger.
to do this.
No.
She's
She's getting a paycheck.
she's getting a paycheck. She's done a little bit of stuff like this before, but she's a rising star right now. She's gonna be the next Furiosa. She doesn't
is she?
need.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she
She's
doesn't
a
need
great actress. Yeah.
to
Yeah, she's awesome.
do some cheap Illumination film to like get
Not
her
cheap on
blockbuster
her
cred.
end.
It's not on her end. No.
I mean, one thing I don't know how much it'll matter in the long run though, but like it is fucking Mario. Like I'm sure almost all of this cast
True.
has like if Seth Rogen has never played Donkey Kong Country, I'd be fucking blown away. Like this man been smoking weed for 30 years and never got a Super Nintendo. Not gonna happen, right? So
That's true. I guess like they didn't cast these people by audition. I'm sure they just called up Joy and Jack Black and was like, "Hey, do you want to play Bowser?" And if you got that call, you'd be like, "Fuck yeah, I want to play Bowser."
Yeah.
And she might have been like, Princess Peach, I love fucking Mario. Let's go, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know.
90% sure that's how it went down.
I also think that there's just this might seem a little cynical, but I truly think it is just like I'd like to supplement my income. Here is insert name of like animated movie that I can do a voice for and pick up a fat paycheck, and then you know I get to like get a condo in Beverly Hills or whatever.
Illumination is very successful.
Like,
so
2 weeks in a booth.
So I think it's fine.
Done,
I think that's totally great.
go. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no shade or anything.
You don't have to
I think
prove
it's
anything
hilarious.
to me. Like you,
ExpressVPN, y'all know them. We love them. They support the show, and it's a great product, especially because, well, I mean, would you leave your kids with like a stranger at the mall while you use the restroom? No, you wouldn't. That's pretty much what using the internet without a VPN is like. It's just super dangerous. Sure, nothing might happen. It might be fine, but why take the risk when it's so easy? Connecting to the internet is just all sorts of, you put so much information out there these days. I know all of us working from home without a VPN, I don't think a lot of us would feel safe. And that's why ExpressVPN has been there since pretty much the start of the pandemic, and it's been fantastic. What it does is it creates a secure encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so hackers can't steal your sensitive information. And it would take a hacker with a supercomputer a millennia of millennias to get past ExpressVPN's encryption. Which is to say, it is some real good encryption, right? So, I love it. We use it. It's also super easy. You can put it on your phone. You can even put it on your router. It's so easy to use, and it's just like one click, boom, we're going, okay? So, secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/dbc. That is expressvpn.com/dbc. And you can get an extra little 3 months for free at expressvpn.com/dbc right now. Go check it out. Thank you.
well, Liam, do you want to go next, or you want me to go next?
I do have
Okay.
an extra. I know some of us have extras.
Yeah.
Should we save that
that's
till the
true.
end, or
Sure.
No,
I didn't know we had
extra now.
extras.
Yeah,
That's
we
new
talked
information to
about
me.
it, but we didn't like. It was just kind of like if you have a funny one you want to do
Okay.
it. I should have mentioned that, Ben. My bad. But yeah, hit us with it.
I do have
Josh.
one.
What's
We can
your
do it real
extra?
quick. It's someone
Go for
who
it.
Cody RTD disapproves of, but I'm really happy with him. This is my extra for if Wario's in this one or in the sequel. This is who I think would make a great Wario. It's Mr. Joe Pesci.
Yeah,
Joe Pesci. Look at the face he's making. I see it's right there. I think he would be great.
Okay. I don't think this fits
Can
with
we
your
have a
earnest
scene?
theme at all.
That's true. That's
See
true.
where Wario, like where Wario, where Waluigi antagonizes Wario about shoe shining, and then Wario beats him to
Yes.
death.
Yes. Yes.
I'm with you. I think Joe. Pesci,
Cody.
I think Joe
no.
Pesci is a pretty solid. I don't think it's my first pick, but I like. I'm on the different
There's
energy
a scene
train.
where a
I
bunch of
think
toads.
you're there.
where a bunch
Joe
of
Pesci,
toads-
I think, fits very well with your cast, Sam.
Yeah,
That's true.
He's
That's true.
different.
I think he does. Like,
There's a
for
scene
the
where-
different kind of Wario.
A bunch of shy guys take Wario out, as opposed to wise guys, take Wario out to a fucking cornfield and beat him to death with baseball bats. Yeah, it's great.
I love it.
That's what
All right.
I'm looking for.
All right, let's get on to
Casino.
mine.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and bring
Let's
mine
do it.
up. I honestly don't know what my theme is going to be, so I need you guys' help figuring it out as we go through. But let's go ahead and start off.
Yeah.
First off, for Mario,
I like that question mark.
you guys are not going to believe this. I'm going with Henry Cavill.
Yeah!
Henry Cavill. Because, look,
Yeah!
the man who plays Mario must be able to do just one thing. Look damn good in a mustache, all right? And
Henry
Miyamoto
Cavill.
said that they wanted someone cool. But what I think they really need is a Mario who's sexy.
Yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
really important.
I think Henry Cavill is an exceptional pick for this and also a live action adaptation. I'll take him.
Why did I cast
I used to
Jaleel
dislike
White?
him, but he's amazing at Witcher. So,
Oh my gosh.
Wait, is your theme
Obvious
gonna be
options.
sexy, Ben? Like,
Well-
well, the energy you're bringing.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
Now that I
as
think
Peach.
about that, I kind of wish that was my theme.
That's
But you know what?
amazing.
It might be. It might be. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is Peach. For Peach, I picked Brie Larson.
Yeah.
So look,
Okay.
Yeah.
this is the 21st century.
So,
I think Peach ain't gonna be stuck in another castle. In fact, in the first 5 minutes of the movie, she's gonna rescue herself. All right.
Ain't
Yeah.
gonna be stuck in
Yeah.
another
Yeah.
castle.
Nah. So we need an actress who can tell it like it is, no matter how much the media or the neckbeards misquote her. And we'll have a scene. We will have a scene where Bowser says, "It's called a cockpit for a reason." And then Peach says, "Fuck you," and throws him into the sun. It'll be great.
I like that. Yeah.
That's great.
All right.
We have a throwing
So far,
people into the
though-
sun thing here at
Is
Death
it
Battle.
is it
Yeah.
also entirely going to be superheroes? Because you're on it so far.
Well,
Two
Wait,
for
was
two.
that cockpit line from Captain
Maybe.
Marvel?
yes, it was.
Yeah.
All right.
Go on.
Let's get to Luigi. I am casting. Serious. I'm casting Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Look,
Yes.
guys,
Yes.
we have to
Absolutely.
beat Sonic, okay? We have to
Yes.
beat Sonic. And Idris Elba was announced as his sidekick, Cuckles or whatever. And everybody liked it.
Wow.
Everybody
Wow.
liked it. So let's just do the same thing, right? And look, I know when we
Sonic,
pair
I don't get cockled.
Yeah,
I know when we pair Idris Elba next to Henry Cavill as brothers, related brothers, everybody's going to be talking about just one thing, okay? Luigi's supposed to be taller than Mario. And fortunately, Idris Elba is 1 inch taller than Henry Cavill. So
Nice.
we're good.
We're good.
I'm
Stringer
glad
Bell
you went
as
there
Luigi.
and did this. I also, it's fitting because you're keeping on with the sexy theme.
Right?
should
It
have
kind of
just-
works. Kind of
I
works.
should have just
the next one.
transposed the entire cast of The Wire into this one.
All right. You
Oh,
know
but
what? I
Kenneth
think the
Williams
sexy
do.
theme works
Kenneth Williams passed away recently. So
because our next casting for Bowser
Yeah.
is Sir Christopher Lee. Now, I know what you're thinking. He sadly passed away in 2015.
Yes. Oh,
R.I.P.
Jesus. Has it been 6 years already?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
it's
wow.
incredibly sad. But if any actor can figure out how to record from beyond the grave, it's
Yeah,
Sir
that's
Christopher Lee.
true.
Come on. And
That's
okay,
true.
on the very slim chance that he can't, we'll just use archives from Lord of the Rings and Dracula. Like, I'm sure that'll cover everything, right?
Just do some AI. This is similar. I didn't have time to make it, but my special casting to be the ghost of Charlie Chaplin for Boo, because I think that's the top tier Boo.
Oh my God, that's actually
I
really
love
good.
it.
Yeah.
All right, Toad is a special one. I think Toad is the key to all of this. We have to make Toad work. He's a funnier character than we've ever had before.
I feel like
So for Toad,
there's a
I am
chance-
casting 100 squeaky ducks in a cart.
What?
Yeah.
Match made in heaven.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
I
cast
could have gone,
is red hot.
even farther with
Yeah.
my shit posting. I was considering casting like Toad as like Joe Biden for like a second.
That's not bad. That's not bad. But I think 100 squeaky ducks in a cart is a match made in heaven.
Come
I
on,
think I think they were born to play this role.
Princesses in another castle, man.
Speaking of born to play this role, for Donkey Kong, I tried to find somebody, guys. I really did. I tried to figure out who would be best fit for it, and I honestly could not find anyone better than Seth Rogen himself. I mean,
yeah, I almost did that too.
when I look at his
Really
face,
good
when
Donkey
I
Kong.
when I look
I
at that
almost did that
face,
too.
all I can think of is that man is Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
He was born
his-
for it.
all his donkeys are in a
Yeah.
Kong, and
I mean,
it's
everything he's done has led up to this moment in his life.
he's
He's
smoking a Kong.
well known for a famous movie all about bananas, after all. Banana Express.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
That's
You
my
really
classic.
rehearsed this bit. I love this. This is,
Yeah.
and I mean, with 100 Ducks and Christopher Lee, it wasn't really until you hit Seth Rogen that you fucked up the sexy vibe. Like you really had it going.
Wait, what do you mean fucked up the sexy vibe?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen's
Okay.
the hottest one there.
I was just trying to say the Ducks are good too, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just up until the Seth Rogen moment.
Yeah.
So I don't know what my theme is.
It's good though. I mean,
Yeah.
Christopher Lee, if he was still here, I don't think you could get a better Bowser for like.
It would be great.
I think that's. I had a moment where I was feeling out Alan Rickman too, but
yeah,
I
he's
feel like
also
he
dead.
is like, you know, the Charmander to Christopher Lee's Charizard.
Yeah. I actually
That's fair.
think Sean Connery as Bowser would have been fucking
Right.
insane. Like, unironically, I would like shit myself. That'd be
That would
great.
be awesome.
That'd be pretty
Would've
cool.
been
All right.
great.
So
All
my
right.
theme is sexiness. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have
Absolutely.
the earnest theme.
Yeah.
We have the what
Bold
did we
and
call yours?
brash. New.
The
New.
New energy.
New energy
energy,
theme.
New
yeah.
energy.
We have the sexy theme. We got one
Yeah.
more. Liam.
All
go for
right.
it.
All right. All right. Ugh. Let's pull mine up. Cody, you can do. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think this is the best way to do it rather than the individual images I sent. All right, so we're gonna start with Mario. Now, I think casting Chris Pratt as Mario, deep Italophobia, just ridiculous. So we need a real, true red, white, and green Italian actor to play Mario, and I'm gonna go with a very popular choice, and for good reason. We're gonna go with Danny DeVito. The man
Of course.
is the living embodiment of Mario, and is frankly a slept-on actor. He's an incredible actor, really great dramatic actor. I think he could bring a lot of pathos to the role. So next, Luigi. Who else could go better in an ensemble with Mario? You really need to consider them as a pairing, and who better than Larry David?
Larry
Now, I
David.
I think the combination of those two, you got short, you got tall, which is a consistent theme. And man, can you just imagine
That
the
is
I'm trying to
hours-
imagine.
the
That
hours.
is the best pairing for those two I've seen. That is so good.
Wow.
Because like,
That
I
actually-
think Danny DeVito is solid. Like it's good. I get it.
Yeah.
But the Larry David pairing, ooh,
Yes. The improvisation.
Now we got chocolate and vanilla.
Yes,
This
yes.
is
Oh my
good.
god.
Oh
Yes.
my.
Now
yeah.
I hope if they do make a live action Mario ever, that's the casting for them, and they're just like old and cranky the whole time.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I think it would be great. Now, I don't know why mine disappeared. There it is. For Toad,
So you can see our
I
faces.
have to remember who I did. Okay, for Toad, you know, we all think of Toad as a small, tiny, insignificant little shrimp loser, but I think we need
Harsh.
to bring
Okay.
some real powerful energy to this role, which is why I'm
Here we
going with
go.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh,
And
Of
and
course.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, energetic, powerful, alpha male, I think would really redefine Toad for the next generation of moviegoers. And, you know, surprisingly a very dramatic actor. I think he'd bring a lot of pathos to the role.
What is
Question.
this picture of him?
yeah.
Yeah. Is
Is-
there a baby punching him?
No,
I don't
it's
understand.
feet. There's feet. It's feet. I assume
Somebody's
women's
foot
feet.
is sticking in his ear.
Why
And,
did
and
you get
also in his
the
collar.
fucking like Tarantino special? What?
This is
Oh,
this
what?
is
That's-
GQ.
Oh, I didn't even notice the
This
other
was
one.
GQ. And there's
Yikes.
more feet in the full image.
Oh,
There's
that's
more
weird.
feet in the
Why?
full image.
That's
Okay.
odd.
I don't
Okay.
know why GQ did that, but I
Feet
like, that's the
aside, because I
only
think
one.
that's we're not on Twitch, but that would get us banned on Twitch. My question is Toad going to appear with the same physique as The Rock?
Well, I think that
a great
that
question.
at the end that'll be his character arc. Well, he'll start off as Shrimpy, but then at the end will like grow into his full
We're gonna have like a
self.
training montage as
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah.
has to go help Mario. That makes
Exactly.
sense. Yes. That's
And,
why. And in Mario 2, he's like the stronger one, right? He's the strongest of the group.
Exactly.
So it actually
I
makes
think
total
it
sense.
just makes total sense. He is the
That works
strongest
really
and
well.
fastest
This
one.
is kind of
Yeah.
brilliant. It's kind of brilliant.
Okay, so next one. So for Peach, young actresses, great idea, great choice. But I think that this is a very comedy-centric group right now, and I think we need someone that's gonna, you know, has the kind of the bearing and the weight of like a classically trained actor, someone that can really kind of embody that royal attitude that Peach has, which is why I'm going with Meryl Streep as Princess Peach.
I thought about Meryl Streep as well too, and
yeah,
I love
well,
how zoomed in this photo
Another
is that
Oscar.
you're-
Yeah.
Why is it so
Just take it,
close?
Meryl.
Why are these pictures getting weirder and weirder?
Okay, well, because she is so important that you really, I think the image needs to embody the weight of her career, and you know, she's a very powerful dramatic actress. I think she would bring a lot of pathos to the role. So I think that she'd be fantastic. That being said, if Birdo was included in the cast, I would cast Meryl Streep as Birdo and then somebody else as Peach, because I think she fits better as Birdo. But suspending that, then we're gonna have to go with Meryl Streep. But for Bowser, we need someone that's gonna bring the energy, someone that's gonna bring the comedy stylings. We need somebody that has a powerful, deep, booming voice. Someone that's going to kick ass in the recording booth. Someone that's really going to carry the cast in those big, dramatic, climactic conflict scenes, which is why I'm going with Eric Andre. The way, yeah. No,
I kind of got a similar vibe because like I was thinking whenever before I did Dave, because I was trying to keep it like kind of high, like a celebrity. Ron Funches was somebody that came up in my mind for
Yeah,
Bowser
that
too,
also
for like a
works.
way different vibe on him.
Yeah,
Eric Andre.
yeah.
It is a choice.
Scream,
Yes.
and hear him screaming, hear him
Right.
roar. And you know, not a lot of
Right.
people know this. Eric Andre is a very talented dramatic actor. I think he would bring a lot of pathos to the role. So I think he'd
Okay.
be very
I
good.
want him to do a bunch of weird stuff with it.
Yeah, and he would, and he'd be like he'd be like the genie. He'd be like Robin Williams.
Yeah. They gotta animate all of his weird stuff that he's improvising in the booth.
Dude, Robin
exactly.
Williams as Bowser would actually be pretty good.
I thought
It
about
would be
that.
pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It would be pretty good.
If we
But-
were
but-
exclusively casting from Beyond the Pale, Robin Williams would 100%. I could just
Be a
do
good
the
Mario,
whole
too.
cast.
And
Yeah, the whole
I'd-
cast.
Princess Peach. I
He'd be a
don't
great
care.
Toad.
Could
he'd
Eddie
be a
Murphy
great
it.
Donkey
Be
Kong.
everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
But
yeah.
we have one last one left. Well, we have two
Oh,
left. 'Cause
boy.
I got my special one, but one because it wasn't
Oh.
a consistent thing among everybody that bought one. But the one official one left. I think this actor needs to be a new, fresh face, somebody that isn't super well known. But
if it's fucking Seth Rogen,
it's not Seth Rogen. I would
Who is
cast
that?
I would cast myself as Donkey Kong.
Fucking guy.
I think that I have a lot of dramatic stylings, and I would bring a lot of pathos to
With
the
that
role.
fucking headshot, you need to be Boo. You are so pale. My God.
What's
you
up
look
with the
like a
lighting on
ghost.
that shot?
You Casper?
It was for school. It
I
was
feel
just
like-
a very quick
I
thing.
feel like you've opened the door to audition right here, right now. I mean, we gotta hear
I think
what's your
so.
Donkey
I think it
Kong.
would be.
I
I
would
think it
play
would be
Donkey
great for my career too to voice Donkey Kong.
Hit
So
us
I
with
mean,
a
why
line
wouldn't I?
like hands off my bananas, you damn crocodiles. Because I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
that's right in the movie,
and,
right? That's
and I would sing
straight
some
off
of the songs from the
pages.
cartoon, Banana Slammer. Yeah, Banana Slammer. You see, I can do it really well too. And I think that I bring a lot of pathos to the role. So that's
Are
my
you
guess.
really? You're not gonna give me a hands off my bananas, you damn dirty crocodiles? You're not gonna
Hands
do
off
this
my
one?
bananas, you damn dirty
Oh,
crocodile.
so you're just gonna play it your voice? You're not changing anything here. You're
Well,
not
why
even
would-
really
I mean,
doing a
like,
performance. You're
no,
just like
no. This is a fully, it's gotta rest here.
Wow.
We don't when we're playing Donkey Kong, you can't rest on any sort of accent or mask. You can't put a mask on. It's for
It has
Donkey
to be
Kong, it's
true.
the kind of character that has to be,
It has to be true
masked
to
off
you.
entirely
Serious.
and just so totally settled in your body. So no,
This
I
is a
think that would be
potentially Oscar role. You can't.
I
be
think it would be a
silly
complete
with it.
mistake to do
Yeah.
like, "Ooh, I'm Donkey Kong." Like, no. That would be
Yeah.
bad news bears. And
I
then
agree.
for my special casting, I did Willem Dafoe as Waluigi.
yeah. I mean,
Yep.
that is a solid,
right,
great.
Joe
can see
Pesci
that.
and Willem Dafoe showing up as the supporting cast. I love it.
Yep.
All right, so we got Liam's cast theme pathos because everybody just brings so much emotion.
I think they bring a lot of pathos to the role.
Yeah, to this movie. Okay, so that's all 4 casts. So in order of the poll, we got my cast number 1. You can type hashtag number 1 to vote if you're on mobile. Mine is sexiness. Hashtag 2, that's Liam's cast, the pathos cast. Hashtag 3, Josh's cast, the earnest cast. Let's be real, like the good one. Hashtag 4, Sam's cast, the new energy, bringing completely shattering expectations for brand new Mario and crew. All right, go ahead and vote on that while we check out another one that you guys posted on Twitter. Let's go ahead and bring that up.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
Perry.
Well, John Leguizamo, of course, played
original Luigi. And I thought the Jason Alexander Mario was like, that was a poll I never would have come up with, but exactly, very solid. Like the second I saw it, I was like, yeah, that'll play.
We have
Donald
a Mario
Glover's
that's fed
Toad,
up with
I feel like is so like that'll work, right? That's like that's solid.
Andy Serkis' Donkey Kong is solely because he played Caesar in.
I do.
He would do the
so we know he can do it.
Yeah,
I do, and this isn't like a slight against Emma Stone or anything, but I do think that she is very good for a more traditional.
Yeah.
I've been kidnapped, Peach.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Emma
I
Stone.
love Clancy Brown as Bowser. I even suggested that earlier.
Clancy Brown would be a pretty good Bowser. I do like that.
He's a solid pick for sure. I mean, obviously, I pilled this tweet out, so I thought it was a solid pick for you. The Jason Alexander was what sold me. That was a solid ass Mario.
Yeah, that's a great.
Yeah, that's good Mario. Donald Glover as Toad.
Yeah, sure.
I like that. That's cool.
Sure. I mean, I guess honestly, Donald Glover's another one of those that you could just put him on every single role and he'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
I think he would be a fantastic Luigi, especially. Like, I think he could do a lot for sure.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Well, that was a cast.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh, it's a Death Battle cast.
Yeah. Haha. See, I made a pun. It's fun. All right. Let's.
You did a rhyme. Even though you don't got the time.
Wow! Look at you, an actor. Donkey Kong's in the bag now.
Donkey Kong's in the treehouse. My name's Donkey Kong. Banana Slammer. That's line reading.
Is that going to be in the movie?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, legit question. Jack Black as Bowser. Is he going to have a musical number?
God, I hope so.
Ooh,
he'd be great. Like a Tenacious D kind of rock song, like heavy metal. That'd be great. Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Probably not.
There's
no way to give that much of a shit.
This is Illumination.
Great.
They've done all those Dr. Seuss movies.
Oh, that's right.
Those all have weird musical numbers.
Right. Isn't that a character in the Lorax that Tumblr really got horny for?
Sure.
The Onceler. Yeah, he had like a whole fandom. It was really weird.
Okay, but
I hate the internet.
So, Tumblr fanboy over here.
No, I'm not. I'm simply commenting on
the Onceler. Speaking of sexiness, my cast. The clearly Illumination is all ready to go with that theme in mind, I guess. Okay, so the votes are in. Let's figure out which cast is going to be or should be the true Super Mario movie. Cody,
roll, please.
Bring up that poll. Here we go. Liam wins.
All right.
I don't.
Okay.
You're a star.
I don't want to come out making excuses.
Yeah, I want to break this down.
25
I do
votes.
I do think, Liam, this is because you meme the hardest in the community. I'm not trying to make excuses. I just think it's because
I won.
Everybody knows your little fucking memery. and they're like, we're gonna meme with this boy right here.
Yeah.
We
See,
gotta meme with our
I
boy.
was not expecting that because I saw people in the chat earlier talking about how they needed to make sure that Liam continued his losing streak.
Right?
Apparently, that's not happening.
I've been on a winning
So-
streak.
A
I've
vocal
kept
minority.
track.
Or started his losing streak. All right. So,
Fuck,
that's,
yes.
thank you, Cody. Can you bring up that the poll results one more time because I want to break
Well,
it
I'm
down a
gonna
little
vote
bit.
for me.
So,
Oh.
did you just change it? What just happened?
changed. Went from second to third. There we
Still
go.
get 'em in.
Okay. So apparently one vote changed the numbers a little bit. Josh and I were tied. Wait, what's happening? It's still going.
Whoa.
People are still voting.
Is
I
the poll
assume.
still going?
Yes, vote for
No, I
me
stopped
while
it.
you still can. Okay.
Vote for me.
Okay, it's
Hit
stopped
me
now.
over the edge.
All right. So Liam wins with 36% of the vote. Josh and I, the earnest and the sexy crew, are tied with
together.
23%. So there's clearly some
America's-
pull there.
Like, America's just not ready for my Mario, and I understand that. I can respect that. I
I like
kind of
how
saw
it's
it
like
coming.
Ben, Liam, Josh, Sam's cast.
Yeah,
Well, 18% of America is ready for your
Yeah.
new wave Mario cast.
Yeah.
So that's more than 17.
it's something. Yeah.
Thank you all for
They're coming
watching
around.
this episode of Death Metal Cast. Things happened.
They did. That's
They
it.
want me to play Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's what that
Yes,
means.
It's gonna happen.
Let Miyamoto know on Twitter
Yeah,
that Liam wants to play Donkey Kong.
yeah. I'll even sort of
Clearly, he'd be
or
better. Oh, we don't know if there's
uh,
going to be a Diddy.
or Lanky. I could do Lanky Kong.
Diddy's deaf in the post credits where they set up the Super
Diddy's
Smash
deaf?
universe. Like,
Diddy's deaf? Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you idiot.
What
Diddy's
the fuck?
definitely in the post credit scene when everybody starts getting letters for Smash. And
Right.
that's gonna be
Yeah,
that's gonna be
okay.
the setup. Like I think everybody agrees
Oh,
the
God, is there
post
gonna be
credit
a
scene
really
is gonna be
cringy
setting up the
fucking-
Smash universe.
It's
like
or some sort of
please.
Nintendo universe. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
question is, which one is it going to be? Which one is next? Is it Donkey Kong? Or is
Zelda.
it Zelda?
Zelda.
Are they going to open? Is it going to have a post credits of like a forest that maybe they walk past at one point in the movie, and then it moves in, and then a light shines from the sky, and it highlights a sword off in the distance. Cut to black. Mario
think-
will return
Excuse me, princess.
in
I
the
think
Avengers.
here's how we hear the play, right? We see the Master Sword come in a shot, and then we see a bad guy in the classic, the iconic Link like surprise, like noise, and then you just hear the Kirby suck fade to black. Like that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about
That's
right
pretty
there.
Wow, a Kirby movie would be something else.
I mean, as far as animated movies though, Kirby, like if you take that and just kind of make it that like, I don't know, fun.
They made an
young kid
anime.
movie, like
That went for pretty long, so they could do
Yeah.
it.
I think it'd be fine. I think it'd
Yeah.
be great.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up. We are out of time. Thank you so much for watching whatever the hell this was and sending us your suggestions. Good luck watching the Mario movie when it actually does come out.
Good luck to
It's
us
gonna be
all.
excellent.
We'll do Goku Black vs. Flash Q&A next week.
Yes, we will. We will do that next week, as well as probably this Carnage idea against the SAX. Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
Carnage
figure it
for
out.
sex, Yeah.
Keep an eye on the Death Battle Twitter. We'll have that posted there for our next community Death Battle. In the meantime, just remember, be kind to others, be kind to yourself, be awesome, and we will see you next week. Achievement Hunter's up next.
Hey.